prepare to race onto the field. Everything is riding on this football game. So there's a special intensity, a special urgency. Here come the Volunteers. Wherever you listen throughout the world, it's football time in Tennessee.
Welcome to the Talkin' VAWLS Network. My name is Boogie Bentley, and today's video, it's going to trigger some folks. I know it's going to trigger some folks. Some of you are going to yell, you're going to scream, you're going to talk about traditions and orange and white. Some of you are going to come in and say, it doesn't matter. Boogie, none of this matters. All that matters is winning on the field of play. But we're still going to talk about it because it's a fun topic to discuss. But before we get rolling, as always, do me a favor, go ahead and smash that like button just below the video. Just press that thumbs up. Helps out the analytics. It helps out the channel. If you enjoy what we do and you're rolling your eyes right now saying, why does he say this every video? Well, just hit the thumbs up and maybe I'll stop talking about it. But until then, we roll on. If you're new to the Talkin' VAWLS Network, welcome. We're just three dudes that love Tennessee athletics. We're not insiders. We're not experts. We're just like you. We're just fans. So welcome on in. Go ahead and subscribe. Click that bell for notifications. You won't miss out when we go live. Let's go ahead and jump right into the video here. And that is this new Tennessee Volunteers black alternate jersey leaks online. This is from sportslogos.net. I saw it making its rounds in several Tennessee groups on Facebook and on Twitter. So I figured, why not make a video? Why not talk about it? Because alternate uniforms is something that for some reason triggers people. But there's the picture of the jersey that leaked. And does this mean that Tennessee is necessarily going to wear alternate uniforms? Not really, but I think it's going to happen. And I'll explain why in just a little bit. But the article goes on to talk about the Tennessee football program initially planned to wear black jerseys last fall and auction them off in support of the local black community. However, that did not happen due to a supposed contract issue with Nike. The quote here says, there are contracts within our organization that are about our apparel and what we're allowed to wear, said then head coach Jeremy Pruitt. It's something that our players and staff want to do. It's something that we're not going to be able to do from the standpoint of our contract. Now, let's go back and read that quote from last year's coach, Jeremy Pruitt. It's something that our players want to do. And when you talk about alternate uniforms, you talk about wearing all black, you talk about the smoky grays. Look, we don't have to be the Oregon of the SEC, but when you talk about alternate uniforms, it's something the kids want to do. And you talk about recruiting and struggles in recruiting. It's part of the process. It's part of the game. That's why when you see kids visit Knoxville, you see pictures with the uniforms, because that is something that this generation cares about. The quote goes on to say, we're going to find ways within our organization to raise money and support local institutions. We're not going to be able to do that this game. Nike guaranteed us that from now on, we would be able to have black jerseys. It's something we've worked hard on with our administration to get it done. There's a look at the back of the jersey that leaked. It appears Nike has now delivered on that new promise for new head coach Josh Heupel as a retail version of Tennessee's black jersey leaked online Monday afternoon. According to Uniform Tracker and a friend of the site, Chad Fields, Tennessee regularly wore black jerseys prior to 1921, but their only appearance during the modern era came in against South Carolina on October the 31st, 2009. That was during Lane Kiffin's tenure when they wore the black jerseys, white helmets, and orange pants. And that's something, like I said, I know a lot of people are going to come in and they're going to talk about traditions and they're going to talk about orange and white. And when you pull up this picture here and you look at the history of the Tennessee uniform, you can see that they did wear black back in the day. And I know this is just, nitpicky and picking a fight and an argument to say black is part of the color scheme, because we all know it's orange and white. But again, it's not about that. It's, you can hold true to that tradition and those values and wear the orange and white and also wear an occasional alternate uniform. You don't have to go out and do something crazy like this. This looks absolutely hideous. I don't even know where these came from. I just did a Google search and this image popped up. You don't have to go nuts. You don't have to go crazy. You don't have to go over the top. But at the end of the day, if the kids wanted to wear something that looked this ridiculous, then let's rock and roll. Let's do it. Let's break them out. I think you could go something a little bit more clean like this. I'm not a big fan of the checkerboard, but also obviously like this, which was on the cover photo that I put out. The article goes on to say it's unclear if or when the jerseys will actually see the field or if Tennessee will wear corresponding black helmets and pants. But given the lack of white on the jersey, which features orange numbers and an orange power tee on the collar and orange Nike swoosh, let's hope they are. That's something that I'm on board with. This is the guy that they referenced, Chad Fields, showing the black helmets there. That's something that I would personally like to see them do. I would like to see them go all black. Black jerseys, black pants, black helmets. I think that would look great. And you talk about Danny White. Some of you call him Disneyland Danny. Look at what he did at UCF. They had all kinds of alternate uniforms. So I think this is more than likely something we're going to see. Not necessarily that this jersey leak that came out, I don't know that that's necessarily the case, but I think we are going to see alternate uniforms, and I'm excited about it. I'm excited. I like the all black. I like the smoky gray. To each their own. If you don't, I get it. If you disagree, I want you to drop down in that comment section and tell me why. Tell me why you sitting on your couch or you sitting at a desk listening to this on YouTube, why you feel that your opinion matters more than those kids taking the field. That's what I would like to know. Keep it civil. We can disagree. That's fine. But I want to show you this too. And this is why I think that Disneyland Danny, we're going to see him break something out this year. And this is a video from the space uniform launch at Central Florida. So let's take a look at this here.
We choose to go to the moon in this decade and do the other things, not because they are easy, but because they are hard. Because that goal will serve to organize and measure the best of our energies and skills. Because that challenge is one that we're willing to accept, one we are unwilling to postpone, and one we intend to win. And therefore, as we set sail on the most hazardous and dangerous and greatest adventure on which man has ever embarked. Thank you.
Space stations, one in Florida, one in Houston, as well as all of America will help us.
Come on. Come on. That doesn't get you a little bit excited. I dig it. Like I said, I know a lot of people disagree, and that's fine. Drop into those comments. Let me know why you disagree. If you have not done so yet, please smash that thumbs up for me. And also another way you can support the channel, and that is this. Go to bonfire.com/store/Talkin VAWLS. You can pick up the official merchandise of the Talkin VAWLS network, including the brand new Diamond VAWLS t-shirts. We've also got the old school Egghead cartoon shirts. Yeah, JP, a lot of you ask about JP. He is no longer a part of the channel. He just had to step away. Timing. Takes a lot of time, takes a lot of commitment to be on this show. Dauber, myself, and the Indie Kid will continue to keep you guys covered. Myself and the Indie Kid try to take care of the videos. Dauber is a part of the live stream. So, again, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you click that bell for notifications. We got the Ball Hoops merchandise and then the old school State Pride and Clean logo merchandise. Again, the link to that is in the description. It's bonfire.com/store/Talkin VAWLS. But that's going to wrap it up for this video. Again, hit that thumbs up. Leave me a comment. Let me know your thoughts on the alternate uniforms. But that's going to wrap it up. This is the Talkin VAWLS Network. My name is Boogie Bentley. Go Big Orange.
The songs how like me, poets sat in our chains, soaking